For the last 16 years, 90-year-old David Hughes from Houghton-le-Spring has devoted his time to writing books and painting to raise over £150,000 for a number of charities. His life has certainly been a busy one. After a 2-year spell in the army, David became in charge of the North Eastern Co-op and the pioneer of many of the shopping habits we use today.
Over the years, I've done many things that I'm told have changed retailing by introducing self-service, buy one get one free, a creche, and a host of things that in the day was first.
But little did he know that his late wife May, who sadly died in 1999, kept every single press cutting from his career and badgered him to write his life story that would eventually lead to his MBE.
If it hadn't been for me keeping those and talking me into writing it, none of this would have started. If she'd still been alive, bless her, none of this would have started. She would have been here. But you know what women are like? She went on and on and on. And just to keep her happy, I said, right, I'll try. And it took me 4 years. A long, long time. And all I did was, I thought it was rubbish, because I'm not a writer. Anyhow, when I finished, she wrapped it up, put it in the cupboard, and lay there for 12 years. Was never meant for anything but the grandchildren one day. 12 years.
So the book was written, caught the attention of a publisher, and was used by Beamish Museum for their archives. David then began writing in earnest and wrote the biography of a Palestinian woman who devoted her life to orphan children.
In the letter she said, I've read your book. Would you please write my life story on the same style, but on two conditions? Will you do it for nothing? And will you arrange for the Prophet for all time to come back to my voice? And I said yes. That book is now paid for the whole orphanage to be fitted with computers. It's paid for a bakery to be built. They're now making their own bread. It's paid for some boys and some girls to be trained as nurses and engineers. And it's a roaring success.
David has tirelessly produced books, pamphlets and paintings for charities like Grace House Children's Hospice in Sunderland, while his most recent fictional book, inspired by his national service, has raised nearly £50,000 for Help for Heroes. But this inspirational 90-year-old doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Well, the benefits I'm getting are, well, you can't imagine how it makes me feel. I want to be doing this till I'm 120. I really do. I want to be doing something because the benefits I'm getting, the feedback from people that I've helped is enormous.
Your family must be so proud of you.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
I think they will be.
Well, maybe you're right.
David says the knowledge that so many people have benefited from his work is a feeling that money can't buy, and the MBE is simply the cherry on the top.
The last thing I ever thought about, and to get a letter from the Prime Minister to say he's recommending to the Queen, to be honest, I thought it was a joke. I couldn't believe it. I had to read it 3 and 4 times. And then I had the whole family here for my 90th birthday, and I couldn't tell anybody. I was bursting to tell the world. But never mind, I had my 90th birthday, and then this. What more can you ask for? 90th birthday, then the announcement of the MBE.
So it was like a double whammy?
Double whammy. Double whammy, which you don't expect at my age.
Zoe Muldoon, Maid in Tyne Wear.